Hi, it's Mary. Welcome to the Paper Turtle. We have a haul video today, and I don't think it's going to be as long as the last one. The last one was like a mega haul, and I apologize for that. I didn't realize how long it was when I was doing it. But this one won't be as long, simply because I don't have as much stuff. So, I'm just going to jump right in. We don't need any preliminaries, do we? We know what this is. A deck of cards. Aren't these so cute? Oh my goodness. They're so 70s. They're cute. They're blue. I mean, I can use these for so many different things. You know, I never count the cards when I buy them. I just pick them up because it doesn't matter to me if they're not all there. I don't care. But oh my goodness, that's so cute. So those were 50 cents. I'm going to try if I have something like really wonderful and I know that there's more of it at the store or something, I'll let you know what store I found it at, because I know I have a lot of local people watching this now, and I don't want you to beat me to the goods, but I'll share with you where I found them. This trim, isn't that pretty? It's this really pretty peach color. It's scalloped, it's wide, and it's got a little bit of weight to it, firmness, so that it, you know, I could even use that like as a small pocket if I wanted to. And I think she charged me like 50 cents for it or something. I don't remember. There was no price on it, which sometimes they tell you they won't sell it to you. But these, I believe these are coffee filters, right? Not any kind I have ever used, but look at that. It's like right now an instant pocket if I wanted it to be, or I could do some other things with it. I'm not sure what, but hey, we'll try to get creative and see what we can do with this. Paper's kind of cool. On the inside, it's like got like a dotted texture. You've probably seen these before. I don't use these kind of filters, so I don't even know what they go to, but kind of cool. Let's see. All right, this place where I go, this is at the Daystar place for you local people. They have a craft section, and usually it's not too bad, the prices. Sometimes it's ridiculous. Sometimes I can find good stuff. Other times I look through all of their bins and everything, I can't find anything. They often have buttons, and I've bought a lot of my buttons there, but they charge a little bit much. This was $2, which I think is a little much for this. I know it's only $2, but I bought it because the jar, look at it, it's a little mini mason ball jar. Isn't that absolutely adorable? I love that jar. So I picked it up for the jar. And I can get that off of there. And I don't know if there's any good buttons in there or not. We will find out. I see a couple, I think, that I could probably use. That looks like some kind of a picture, but no, it's a nickel, like a Indian head nickel. The Indian head that's on the nickel, who is that? I think it's somebody specific. Sitting Bull or somebody, I'm not sure. But that's what's on that button. That's kind of cool. So anyway, yeah, $2 thing of buttons. This is some fabric trim, fabric ribbon. Is that what you call that? I just thought it looked kind of vintagey looking, and it's blue, and I think at some point I'm going to do a blue journal. So I don't know. I picked that up. This, they have stamps. They have a big bin of stamps, and most of them are overpriced. And then they have another bin that had some stamps in it that were, it said $1 each, and this was in the $1 each bin. I was like, okay, I'll take this bag for $1. It's got this weird looking, I don't know, kind of gothic looking person on it. I don't know if I will use this one, but I bought it for mostly this one with a telephone dial. Isn't that cool? I think that's really cool. There's this cute little key. Is it broken? No. I just have to make sure I stamp it flat when I stamp that one. This mirror. A clock with, like, I guess a bee or some kind of fly or bug or something in it. And this little leaf stamp. Aren't those cool? All of these for $1. So yeah, I'll take those. It's kind of, it's so hit or miss at some of these places. I guess it's whoever's pricing for the day or something. I don't know. Then this one, this is funny because I think they changed the price on this because, or maybe not, I don't know. This place was in a temporary location, and we went to the temporary location, and they had some of these Stampin' Up stamps, but the prices were too much on them. Or they had, excuse me, a reasonable price on some of them, but the only one that I thought I would want was this one. And I don't remember what the price they originally had on it, but I think they changed the price. So this was $2, which is okay for, I'll pay $2 for basically brand new Stampin' Up stamps. I like the perfume bottles. I like the flowers. I like that. There's some print here that I could probably use. Probably won't use these. But yeah, I thought that was okay for $2. See, so I got this one for $2 and this one for $1. I guess because it's not in the case anymore and it's used. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I picked up these buttons. I don't know. They have a whole thing of buttons that, buttons on cards, but none of them are any, like, they're not the pretty cards. They're just plain old buttons on cards. And then a few buttons in bags. And I didn't really like any of the other ones, but I thought these were a little bit different. They're plastic, but, you know, if you put them on a page, nobody's going to look at that and say, oh, this is a plastic button. It's pretty. I like it. So I got my button fix. And then another day, we went to this other thrift store. I wanted to go to this other thrift store. It's like an hour away from us. Usually we stop there when we're in the area, but we went there so that I could go to that thrift store. It's so bad. Because they always have the big containers of buttons. And I really just needed a button fix. So I thought, sure, they'd have some big jars of buttons. They didn't have any. I was so disappointed. I even asked. They went in the back room and they brought out one tiny little jar that wasn't much bigger than this. And it had, like, just plain old icky buttons in it. So I didn't get any buttons. All right, this says 7 placemats cut have to be completed for $1.75. Well, you know I'm not making any placemats. But look at the fabric. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. This would make an awesome journal cover, right? or, you know, whatever else we do with fabric. So there's 1, 2, 3 solid, 3 print, and 1, 2, 3. I think that they meant for these to be the back side of the prints here. So there's 4 of the prints and 3 of the yellow. So I could use that fabric, not for placemats. And what else? Oh, not for junk journaling. Oh yeah, this one. All right. Little memo pad for 50 cents. I like these to just tuck into a pocket or tuck spot or something. Not for journaling, junk journaling. They are police officers and firefighters. I'm going to rebag these and resell them at my yard sale thingy. And this, that's too bad. A recipe box. Now, I don't need another recipe box. I seem to be collecting them for some reason. I do think they're kind of cool, you know. But I don't really need to accumulate recipe boxes. But I looked inside, and it is full of recipe cards, and they are these vintage ones. Now there's those chickens. I think there's other ones. There's this one, which I didn't have already. That one's kind of cool. There's this one. That one's really pretty. There's something different behind it. Let's see what that is. That's cute. Christmas ones. I don't know why I am fascinated by these old recipe cards. Another Christmas one. But I am for some reason. And I have a bunch of them. I do share them with people who actually do recipe books. I don't do recipe books. So I don't know why I like these. They make good journaling cards too, though. You don't have to put a recipe on them. You can put anything on them. So I just thought that the box and the cards were worth $2. I might have got them for half price because craft things, I think, that day were half price. But technically, it's in the craft aisle, but technically it was with the, like, office supplies and stuff. So it all depends on the cashier, how she saw it. But my mother gave me these. Sometimes when I go down to her house, I just realized my light wasn't on. When I go down to her house, she'll give me something that she found at a yard sale or an estate sale or something. So today, not today, but the last time, she gave me these. So this bag, here, I'll just do this. There's a bunch of charms in here. All different kinds. Mostly starfish. There's a couple shells. There's a cactus, a dolphin. So that's kind of cute. And these rolls of ribbon are really kind of interesting. I'm going to have to unroll them to put them away so I know what I have, but I don't want to unroll them all right now. But this is what's in this one roll. So there's some sparkly stuff. There's this, oh, that's sparkly too. Is it all sparkly? I guess it's all sparkly. This is, let me get my fingers out of the way here. This is very like mermaidy. It's very pretty. So there's this blue set. There's a red set. Looks like it's got some purple or pink in there. This green and pink. And this really pretty turquoise and pinks. And I'm guessing that they are all sparkly. So I have a lot of sparkly ribbon. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with all this. I don't do a lot of sparkly stuff, but it's still cute. And I can use it. I know these didn't come out of here, but I'm putting them in here. Charms are always good. There's some flowers and leaves. That one says luck. These little stones. That was from my mom. Let's see. Oh, okay. Not for junk journaling. A bag of marbles. Brand new bag. It's like a bag inside a bag, which is a little weird. I don't think they're super old. They were bought at Kmart. Yeah, they do have barcode. But, and I don't know why I like marbles. It's one of those nostalgia things. I have a few jars of marbles around my house. These I won't take out of the package though, because even though they're not old right now, at some point in time they will be. And right now it's hard to find marbles. So I'm just gonna for the heck of it, hang on to them in the package like that. I have a couple of unopened packages of marbles. I don't know why. Why do we do these things? All right, these books. Here's one where I'll tell you where to get these. These books, they have a whole bunch of them. They might still have some at the thrift store. It's down the road from the library. I think it's called the Sanctuary Thrift in Homosassa. That's where these books came from. And they had a whole bunch of them. I did not pick them for the names of the books. I picked them. Well, the covers are kind of cool, but, you know, they have the author's names on the covers. And I don't know if I would actually use these for journal covers. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I picked them for the paper. These, I don't think the books are super old. I think I looked. I did find a date. No? I don't know. Not in here. I might have to Google search this to see how old these are. But I don't think they're super old. But the paper is so nicely patinaed. Isn't that nice? Oh my goodness. So I bought 2 of them just for the paper. This one has some, this is actually a play. I think there's some poems in this one. Ooh, what's this? The Home of Adam Bede. That's the name of the story. Village made famous by George Eliot as it is today. Oh, I wish there was a date on this. Wow. It's pretty old. And this is like, yeah, there's an ad on the back for rooms with board. This might be English. Yeah, I don't know. That says Mississippi. Room in a new flat. See, we don't call them flats here, so I don't know. That's kind of cool though. So anyway, there's a whole bunch of shelf full of these books. And I got the Charles Dickens ones. Oh, look at that. I don't know. Again, for the paper. The books are cool too, if you like those, the covers like that. So yeah, if you're local, go check that out. They're probably still there. This was a deck of cards I picked up for 25 cents. I'm pretty sure these were open when I picked them up. I must have opened them on the bottom. I just thought that they were kind of cool. It's got a house on it. I thought they were cool. The box says, yeah, make our bourbon carefully. Please enjoy it that way. It's Maker's Mark. So let me see if, okay, so the ace has a drink mix on it. Ninny, no. Oh, excuse me. Hold on one second. Ninny, come on. No, no, no. Get out. Come on. Go. You know you're not allowed to do that. Get. Sorry about that. The kitten, she gets up. She's like fully grown now, but she's still very kitten-like. Oh, I'm going to have to shut the door. Don't make me shut the door, Ninny. She's fully grown, but she's still very kitten-like. She's just maybe just about a year old now. And she gets over there. She gets behind my sewing machine and she plays with the thread. One day I didn't realize that she was over there or what she was doing, and I look up and she has all this, like half the spool of thread all pulled out. I was like, oh my God. She is a character. I love her to death, but oh my goodness, she's a mischief maker. All right, here's a card that has barrel seasoned for 12 plus Kentucky months. 525 pounds of nature distilled. So some of the cards have kind of cool things on them. A little bit different. These I'm, see, I have a hard time. If I find cards that are a little different like this, I have a very hard time actually using them. Just because they're different. So these might have to go in my box of not to use, at least for a little while. I don't know. Isn't that terrible? How we accumulate things. I could easily be an actual hoarder. Except I don't like the mess and the dirt. I do have to have things organized. But I think I could be an organized hoarder. My son thinks I'm a hoarder. Okay. Here's another one. This was a little while ago, so I don't know if they're still going to be there. But if you're there and you want to check, it's worth it. Worth a try. Piano rolls. These were at the Goodwill on US 19 in Spring Hill. They had a whole bunch of them. I only got one because I have another piano roll that I haven't even used yet. So I didn't want to pass up the opportunity of getting another one, but I really don't need 6 million piano rolls if I haven't even used the one that I have. So I just picked up one. I'm not even really sure how to use it. Like, I know you just use it like regular paper. I can use it in collaging or whatever, but then it becomes just paper. You know what I mean? I want to be able to use it like in some way that I can look at it and know that that's piano roll paper, instead of it just becoming another piece of paper. I don't know. So for that reason, I haven't really used it yet. It was $2.98 a box. A little bit high, because the only person that's going to use these are crafters, right? There's no... This probably wouldn't even work in a player piano if you had one. I'm going to guess. I don't know. I don't know anything about them, really. But, so I thought that price was a little bit high for this. Especially given they had so many of them. I mean, like one of those big wire bin things that they have full of these things. So, if you're in the area, Goodwill, US 19 Spring Hill. And I like that Goodwill because sometimes they have old books there. The other stores don't have old books. I don't know what they do with old books that they get in. I think they throw them away. I don't know. But this Goodwill does have some old books once in a while. I've gotten other ones there before. So this is Harper's French Anthology. And yes, their books are higher than other places. But for a good old book, I don't mind paying a little bit more. Not too much, if I'm going to cut it up. Okay, this is copyright 1923. And it is in French. Not a big deal for some of you. But I like to use other languages just for the interest, just because it looks different. It looks cool. It's, you know, kind of fun. This has got notations in the margins, which is kind of cool. I can't read. I can't even make out like the letters. The handwriting is, I don't know. I mean, aside from it being French, I guess I could read some of it. I mean, if I could read French, but yeah, I just thought it was a really cool book written in French. I don't get to find foreign languages very often. That one for last. Where did I get these? Okay, yeah, these were at a thrift store. So this is one I did not need, because look how big this book is. But I love this. This book has some really cool pictures in it. Look at that. Now, I don't know if this book has sewn in signatures. Look at how pretty. They're just, the colors are different. I think I can get a lot out of this book. Yeah, I don't think that I can get signatures though. I think you can tell by this that it's glued in, I think. Which is a shame, because these would be really, I guess I could, you know, put them with a false hinge. I could put 2 pages together, but it's just much more convenient if they are sewn in pages that I can actually get the folded page out of. But look at the colors. It's just awesome. I love this book. And I really don't need to pick up any more like flower books or garden books or anything like that. But boy, this one grabbed my attention. So that is the Reader's Digest Complete Book of the Garden. Aren't Reader's Digest books absolutely wonderful? They are like the best books. Whether it's their nature books or their regular Reader's Digest condensed books, the covers are great. Yeah, the best illustrations. Just, I love Reader's Digest. And I picked these books up. I wasn't going to get them because, again, I don't need them. But these books are like, I don't know, like $1 a piece or something like that. Like super, super cheap. I don't remember what I paid for these 4 books, but really cheap. And they're in fairly good shape. And I love the Alice and Jerry books. I like Alice and Jerry better than Dick and Jane. I don't know why. The illustrations just, I just like them so much better. So now I have these Alice and Jerry books. I think that I actually had used Alice and Jerry books in school. I think. I'm not positive, but they look so very, I want to say familiar, but something more than just familiar to me. This is a 1955 edition. Now, like, this is before my time. I would have been like 11, 12 years later. So I doubt that our school would be using the same books, but they might have used a more updated version of the Alice and Jerry books. I don't know. But I really do like these books. And I don't know if I'm going to keep them. I don't know if I'm going to, I don't think I can bring myself to cut them up. This one is 1957 is the most recent date in this one. I don't know. What do you do when you find books like this? Do you keep them or do you go ahead and cut them up? And then this one, this has a date stamped in it of 1950. Um, 1941 is the most recent copyright in this one. Oh my gosh, they're just so pretty. Now this one's not in as great a shape, but look at those illustrations. This one, maybe I'll allow myself to cut one up and keep the others. I don't know. I'm not sure. I love me some old books. I have a hard time making that decision. I think I'm going to end up having to do a farm journal. I haven't done one yet, but I seem to be picking up farm type stuff. Look at that paper. Isn't that pretty? I thought that was so pretty. I don't know what I paid for that. Not much. Henry VIII and his wives paper dolls to color. I think I got this for $0.25. 1 page colored in it. That's all. The rest of it is intact. And this is really cool because it tells the story of all of his wives. It has young King Henry here, and then in the back is the older King Henry. They all of the wives have an outfit. King Henry has a few. So there's 3 King Henrys. Young, middle-aged, and older. Isn't that awesome? I probably won't cut that up. I'll just put it with my paper dolls, I think. I don't know. Then I got this. This is a big scrapbook for $1 at a yard sale thingy. And the reason that I got it was, if you remember my last haul video, was it my last one? Or do I have one in between? I don't know. It might be either the last one or the one before. I had bought this scrapbook. And we, to the best of our ability, my husband and I, tried to clean it up a bit. Now, some of the mildew came off, but some of it didn't. But it's definitely dead because we bleached it. So, my plan is to take the pages from this scrapbook and put them into this scrapbook and remake the scrapbook. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with this. Because certainly, obviously, I can just go buy another scrapbook if I need a scrapbook. But it's a brownie scrapbook. So I feel like I want to fix this up. The covers they're a little bit warped. They're a little bit stained. But I think with new paper in it and it spruced up, I think it'll be okay. I don't know if I'm actually going to use it or not. I might, if I find like flat paper Girl Scout memorabilia or something, maybe I'll put it in there and use it like that. I don't know. But anyway, I knew I could find another scrapbook with good paper in it that I can just switch it out. So that's my plan. And I have 2 items that are not from thrift stores. I do not usually buy new things because I don't like the prices of new things. But sometimes I just gotta have something new. And we went to Tuesday Morning, which is, it's not close. And it's on a road we don't go down very often anymore because they put the new highway in. So I don't get there very often. But we were down in that area. We were thrifting. And whenever we do that, I go to Tuesday Morning just to see what they have. Oh my goodness, they had some wonderful stuff today. Or whatever day it was. This is a Kaisercraft paper pack called Explorer. And, you know, I told you I'm going on my trip to Greece. And I thought some of this paper would be awesome in that journal. Now, I've already got the journals made, and the paper that, you know, for my signatures is already in there. But I can use some of this for, you know, embellishments and to make the pockets and tuck spots and things like that too. So, yeah, I splurged. I normally would not pay this much for paper and stuff anymore. But if I go to like Hobby Lobby or someplace like that, this would easily be $19.99 now. So I allowed myself. And I allowed myself this one. This is also Kaisercraft. I love Kaisercraft. And this one's called Flower Shop. And just look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. I couldn't resist it just because yeah. It's beautiful. So that's my new paper fix for a while. I also got these stamps. They had a bunch of stamps there. Again, I splurged a bit because in a thrift store, I won't pay more than $1 for this. But I wanted it because it's Cinderella, kind of, sort of. And I want to do a Cinderella journal. And you know I'm not a big Disney fan. But if I have to pick some Disney character or something, it would be Cinderella. The old school Cinderella. So, I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to have this. And then this, it's farm themed. Why am I picking up farm themed stuff? I don't know. I guess that is going to have to be my next journal. Does that happen to you? Do you just end up picking up, find yourself finding, with the horse thing? I just kept finding horse stuff all the time. I kept picking up horse stuff. So I had to do a horse journal. So I guess a farm journal is in the near future. I picked up these templates because they're like ticket or label shaped. And there's a whole bunch of different sizes. And also, I don't know how it is where you are, but Michael's and Hobby Lobby, they don't have any more dies. Hobby Lobby has none. And Michael's had, I think, 4. I couldn't believe it. I was going to get my mother some dies for her birthday. And I couldn't find any. And this was after her birthday. I found these. I should give these to her. But I want them. So I'll share them with her. But you can't find dies in the stores anywhere. And I know. I can buy them online. There's all kinds of places I can get them really cheap online. But I don't want to, number one, I don't want to buy from China. I'm sorry. It's a moral stance I'm taking. Not buying from China. So all of those Wish, Shine, all those cheapo places where you get your stuff, I'm not buying from them. And I know there's other places. Scrapbook.com is a good place to buy from. But I don't like not seeing and touching and feeling. And I've seen too many stories where people thought they were getting something this big and it comes out to be this big. No. I'm old school. I want to see the things I'm buying. Okay, that's my rant for today. I have one more thing to show you. One more thing. Don't go away yet. I have to come over here to get it. I know I should have had it here ready, prepared, but I kind of forgot that I was going to show it to you. This is from my local craft store. I think most of you local viewers already know about this store, but if you don't, it's Betty's Creative Studio, and they're located in Hernando. If you don't already know about her, look her up and go visit the store. It's a wonderful, wonderful little store, like the old-time scrapbook stores, but she's got like all the latest stuff. She's got all the Tim Holtz stuff. She's got mixed media stuff. She does classes. It's wonderful. Go check it out. And her prices are reasonable. Glue stick. The people at the store and in my junk journal meetup group swear by this glue stick. So I bought one. It's $3.49, which is comparable to the glue sticks that I buy at Walmart. So I'm going to try it and see how I like it. And then I bought these. I'm going to open these up, see what they are. These are $49 a market. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. So we have these pockets. Aren't those cute? With the score lines, all these colors. I love this greenish turquoise color. Then we have these little folder things. I'm not really sure how I want to use these. I could make like a mini journal with them. That would be kind of cute. Might do that. Aren't they pretty though? Oh, look at that one with the gingham on the inside. That's pretty. I would have thought to put that together with that. That's really nice. And then these are tuck spot pockets. It looks like you fold them here and here. So you'd have a pocket here and there's a pocket here. Those are cute. So there's a couple of those. And this is a double pocket thing. Like that. And then the packaging. Very nice. I like that. Now, I don't normally buy like this. You know, I'm a thrifter. But sometimes I just want something new. You know, something to freshen up my stock a little bit. Back in the day, oh, I would just shop and shop and shop, and I would buy so much new stuff. That's why I have so much stuff now. And I haven't done that in a long time, because since I retired 8 years ago, because I don't have the income that I had. But once in a while, I just need something new and fresh. And to be able to walk into that store and look at all these wonderful things, I cannot resist buying something. I try to buy the stuff that she has on clearance, but this is so much prettier. And I don't want to take the chance and wait to see if it's going to go on clearance, because it might be gone by then. All right, this is Tranquility Laser Cut Wildflowers. Includes a total of 83 assorted butterflies and florals. Ooh. So that's on the back of the packaging. We've got some tickets and some things to fussy cut. Now these are die cut, so they're just going to pop right out. How pretty is that? Oh, now I want to make a journal with these colors now. These are gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Those are really, really pretty, and I don't have to fussy cut those. And they come out like nice and in colors. Like you can't get that from your Sizzix, you know. You could do the different colors and paper piece it. You could do white and try to paint it or something, but I'd never get this look. So pretty. Yeah, I definitely want to do a journal using these things. But you know what? Next I'm going to have to go buy the paper. I'm trying to keep myself on a budget buying new stuff. But, man, it's hard when you go and you see it all. Does this paper that I bought, let me just see. It's kind of the same colors. Look at that. I could definitely put some of these together. Ooh, now I'm like I want to go play. Okay. I'm in the middle of other journals, so I can't like stop and make that journal right now, but I'm going to. That's it. That's all I've got today. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, have fun crafting, and we will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment and, you know, all that happy stuff that I'm supposed to tell you to do. Thanks. Bye.